I believe the visions are true, at least some of them, and I don't believe they're simply caused by the lack of oxygen or drugs or any other pharmacological explanation. There's no evidence for that. Furthermore, there's some empirical verification of what is seen in these visions. I know of at least 2 stories that supposedly have been very carefully researched. These are just 2 of hundreds. If you want to find the research here, go to Storrs, Connecticut, at the University of Connecticut. There's a whole building headed by Dr. Kenneth Ring that explores these things in a strictly scientific way. Case number 1, this has been repeated quite a few times. This is a fairly common occurrence. So-and-so is on the operating table, there's brain death, there's heart death, for not just a couple of minutes. Sometimes it lasts for as long as 20 minutes, which is very unusual. But during that time, they say they're floating above their body, and they can see wherever they want. And they see in another room in the hospital that this doctor is making out with this nurse in this closet. And they also see that there's a diamond ring in the 3rd sink in the men's room. And then they come back into their body, and they say that. And the doctor's face gets red, and so does the nurse's face get red, and they look, and there's the diamond ring. Another case, a child is having an operation in St. Louis, and it's a very dangerous operation. I'm not sure just what it was. And the child is clinically dead for a while, and then comes back. And parents greet the child, and the child said, I saw Aunt Nellie in San Francisco. Parents say, Aunt Nellie? We haven't seen her in years. Yeah, and she said to tell you that she's all right. That's very strange. Well, they checked the time, and at that exact time, Aunt Nellie dropped dead of a heart attack in the streets of San Francisco. This sort of thing happens. So that's data. What the data proves is questionable, but I don't think any of the reductionistic explanations that it's all due to the brain playing tricks on itself can work in the face of such empirical data. By the way, one of the fascinating things that little kids say who have this experience, if they go far enough out of their bodies to meet people in the next world, who are often family members who are dead, they come back and time again, they say very strange things. They ask, oh, you saw Grandma. How old was she? Well, she was an old lady and she was a little girl at the same time. And what was she wearing? Was she naked or did she have clothes on? Well, neither. She wasn't naked, but she didn't have clothes either. And why would they say that? How strange, and quite consistent.